In the last few months, tomatoes had become a scarce commodity in the Kenyan markets, a move that saw prices shoot through the roof, making almost impossible for smallholders to afford it. But for farmers like Reverend Joseph Oloimooja from Maili Tisa in Namanga Kajiado County, this has been a money-minting season. And what sets him aside from other farmers, he does all this via his phone, all the way from Los Angeles in the United States of America. Philip Keitani has more on this week's Next Frontier.
Kenyans have for the last 4 months been forced to dig deeper into their pockets to enjoy a meal flavored with tomatoes. Consumers have been forced to part with between 10 to 15 shillings for one tomato, up from 5 to 3 shillings over November and December last year. Tomatoes and onions have defied a general drop in prices of food items over the past year, hitting record highs, handing producers a boom while squeezing households' budgets. But for farmers like Pastor Joseph Oloimooja, a seasoned telephone farmer from Maili Tisa in Namanga Kajiado County, this season has been a money-minting season for him as a tomato farmer, as the market demand for the tomatoes being at its all-time high.
The journey has been incredible. This is our first season, and we're expecting 40 tons per acre, because we have done the best we can to apply good agricultural practices, which we are almost to the point of achieving our goals.
Pastor Oloimooja's 7-acre farm is a marvel to behold, with plots of healthy tomatoes at different stages of maturity. I find Oloimooja with a few of his family members and workers tending to his tomato plants at the farm.
We got our mamas, which are much more breadwinners of their families most of these days. So we bring them to the farm and we show them how to farm, we show them how to grow, and we show them how to harvest. And then we pay them while they learn the skill.
Oloimooja is also an onion farmer, but during this season, he has found a footing in tomato farming, having made the switch late last year after studying the market.
Someone introduced me to tomato. I went to Oloitoktok, and someone was saying, since you're so good in onions, you might as well be so good in tomatoes. So give it a shot. We studied the market, and then here we are.
The career pastor lives and works in Los Angeles in the United States with his family and is currently in the country to harvest his first crop of tomatoes. But where does he find the time to hone his skills in farming while at the same time preaching the gospel?
The love of nature and the love of my people. I love my people so much, and I want them to be able to see how much God has blessed them. The land is what they have. They might not have education, but they have the land. And when you have the land, you have the gold, you have everything. And I want them to know that there is gold here too. There's not only gold in the Western world, but God has given us gold here as well. And I want to be a part of that, inspiring the community to do that.
Quite indeed a story of determination and